So Daryl, I was calling you the other day, man. You have your best dad joke ready for me?
Why did the bike fall over?
Give me a second on this one, man. Hold on. Why?
Because it was too tired.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I always crack. I can't help it. Okay, guys. You know, my salsas here. By the way, I don't think I have your favorite. Your favorite's habanero, is it not, or is it?
Mine was a hot verde.
Hot verde. Okay, that one do not have. But anyways, the holidays are with us, so you can dig into our cranberry one to be the first one. Gonna start out sweet and end it sweet. Take it easy on you guys at first.
That was pretty easy.
The second one we got here is the one we call, it's original. It's the one that pretty much started it all for us. So it's gonna be a lot different than the cranberry salsa.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
You like it? Yeah. Haven't got to eat yet at all, but I'm always focused on flavor and all that.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Hey Joe, really quick, tell me about the one I'm drinking here. This is awesome, man. Double, what is it? Double black?
So that is the hopped on double black IPA with blackberry.
This is awesome, man. This is really, really good. The blackberry, you can totally see it coming out. It's actually really good.
It's funny because people drink it and they most associate it with like a stout because of all the dark roasted malts. But it's got, what, 70, 80 IBU in it?
About 75 IBUs.
But the blackberry and the tartness that kind of comes into the back end and kind of smooths it all out. That's one of my favorite beers on the board right now.
No, this is, yeah, very impressed, my friend.
And does that drink like a 9% beer?
It does, and I was actually going to ask you about that one next. I'll see more like a 7 if anything, but no, that's actually pretty dangerous, man.
All about balance.
You guys ready for number 3? Number 3, you got Serrano. That's when the heat's going to start coming in.
Black pepper garlic. Did you bring back? That's the one that
I did not. Well, for being on my show, I'll bring you a whole gallon for yourself, man. Zach, how'd you end up meeting Daryl and getting started here at Savagewood? And
Yeah, so I met Daryl. I used to work at another brewing company, and Daryl didn't have a brick and mortar yet, didn't have a brew house or anything, so he contract brewed with me for, 6 months or so?
No, it was only those first two batches.
Yeah, so maybe not even that long, yeah. But I was leaving the company, and Daryl just bought this place, looking for a brewer, and it all worked out.
What's that word? It's almost serendipitous.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome, man. We're both from the same town.
Yeah, we're both from Palmdale.
Didn't even know that until I met him at the brewery that one day, and he was like, "Here's my number if you need it for anything." I'm like 661. What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. He went to the same high school as my wife.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So.
No, that sounds really cool, man. That's actually like a different story. That's like I saw an ad and I applied for it. But that's that was a lot better, man.
It was like perfect timing because the way that everything just worked out, he was looking as I was buying this place, and I told him when I was picking up some kegs of beer, I think, that, hey, I'm buying that spot. And he was like, hey, I'm going to come by and talk to you. And
Yeah, it was one of those things. I developed a pretty good relationship with him, and I was leaving the company, so I didn't want to leave him kind of ass out there, and all worked out.
Yeah.
No, I remember this place was another brewery. I came here once when it was the other place. I love how you opened everything up too, by the way. It was very small, very confined, but anyways, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad to enjoy your this great stuff you're brewing right now. Okay, number 4, I believe, is something that you like. It's the Verde salsa.
Love verde salsa.
I just had a funny memory about the Verde.
Already,
man.
come on.
Hey, those serranos go back in the throat. Number 5 is the Red Hot. Yeah. You guys feeling it yet, or?
A little bit.
Get a little tang.
This is what I usually used to eat. This one and the Serrano.
I want to ask you too, though. Your logo, I've always loved that. What exactly is that? Like, that is it a symbol of some sort?
So when I came up with the name Savagewood, I knew that what I wanted for the logo was a wooden mask that was like fierce to go with the word savage. Yeah. And then I kind of took a look at all my cultural influences, my background, and I took, I'm not Japanese, but I took like the Japanese samurai mask, because that was really cool. I took some tiki influence, because who doesn't love tiki? There's some Korean artwork in there, and some Pacific Northwest native, because my family, they carve totem poles and wood carvings. So I kind of melded that all together, and I had a comic book artist that specialized in drawing, like, Spider-Man and stuff like that. I'm like, make this really cool mask, and I sent him all these elements that combine all this together, and he did it, and it just turned out awesome.
He did do a good job. I tell you, before I met you, I saw your logo, so I'm like, man, imagine who is this guy? I wanted to meet you. Know what I'm saying? I meet you, man. You're like one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my entire life. So it's like,
well, yeah, it's the other side of me. You don't want to meet that side of me.
All right, on to number 6.
What's this one?
This one's habanero. So it's pretty much a straight up habanero salsa.
It's very good.
And it's funny, I think as time goes on, my heat tolerance is getting pretty up there because when I first made this, I couldn't eat it. So now but I'm always having to taste test everything. So, but yeah, that one's pretty. I'm gonna be sipping the beer. Hold on.
Every once in a while, when you give me the hottest one to sell here, people would ask, "Give me the hottest one," just because I also flavor salsa one. Just give me the hottest one. So I bring it out, and it would say the hottest one on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, this will be fine." And they come back a couple minutes later. I need more beer. It's too hot. I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I thought."
So that's what it does. It helps you sell beer too. So, what kind of beer are you drinking there?
This is a Pony Pose. This is our current hazy IPA. Hopped with Denali and Idaho 7. It's just a nice standard hazy IPA with some citrus hops. Nice body. 6% ABV, 6.7% ABV, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hazies kind of came out of nowhere, didn't they? I mean, I never heard of them until a few years ago, but now I'm noticing that every place is really pushing a hazy IPA somewhere. It's like, is it just become like the beer to go to for a lot of breweries right now, or is it a California thing, you think, or?
It's definitely it started on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. It's definitely popular because it takes the IPA from what we're used to on the West Coast, being like that bitter, tanky, resinous beer that leaves that burning sensation on the back of your tongue, to a soft, pillowy mouthfeel and a nice citrusy hop. It's more accessible. There's some people that still think, I don't like IPAs because they're too bitter, but this style, it's still an IPA. It's just that bitterness isn't as pronounced and as harsh.
Well, on to number 7, which is, now this is the hottest one. This one's got like all of them. It's got the habanero, it's got the serrano, it's got the jalapeno, it's got red pepper, black pepper.
It's tasty.
I think number 6 was spicier.
Is it? Yeah. We call this one the hottest one. Obviously, when you come into our store, it's the hottest one you can buy. These next 3 coming up are, specifically made for the show or whatever, but it's so funny though, I've learned that a lot of people always say, give me the hottest thing you got. They really want it. And then, but I will tell you, the biggest 2 sellers we have are original black pepper garlic. But, I will continue to make the hottest sauces I can, but, people like hot to a point, and I don't, so I think with the hottest one here, I kind of found my balance of, you can still taste a lot of flavor. So, I've had this one, these next 2 at the end. We'll share it together, guys, because I'll, to make this next one, I just wanted to just make as much as I could. So I used the equivalent of 2 pounds of salsa.
So this is the 2 pounds of habanero per gallon of salsa.
The next one we're digging into, yeah. So take a big scoop, man. So. Still can taste the flavor, though, yeah.
Yeah. There's the heat. There it is. Hello, heat.
Hello, beer.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep. I can handle my spicy food, so.
So you were telling me, so 2 more to go, my friend. But really quick, tell me about the beer that you're drinking over there.
I'm drinking the Downside. That's a dark Kolsch that we made. It was in collaboration with Doug. Ooh, it's a bit spicy. Got to read his name.
Palmerville.
Doug Palmerville. Used to be over at Thorn Street Brewing, but he came by, wanted to do something a bit different, so we decided to do this dark Kolsch. I'm not saying Schwartz Kolsch just because it's difficult to say.
Yeah, the heat really kind of kicks up after a couple minutes.
It does,
Yeah.
and the more you talk, you're starting to go. So right now we're going to good pace, right? And it's called the Kolsch, you said, right?
Yeah.
So what's funny is I keep thinking I know, as I've been experiencing beers the last 10 years with craft beer and all that, I can honestly say I've never heard of a Kolsch. Is that...
Kolsch is a pretty traditional style, but not doing it dark like this. Most people do a Schwarzbier, which is basically just a dark Pilsner or dark lager. So we decided we wanted to do something similar, but not use lager yeast or anything, and just kind of do an ale. And we landed on this dark Kolsch, and I think it's definitely a daily drinker, fantastic beer.
Whereas a traditional Kolsch, some breweries just label it as a blonde because the name is more accessible to some. But it's like just a light German ale.
Okay, so it's pretty, yeah, so just the Kolsch is the name for, okay. So, all right, guys, if you guys are ready, I am.
Okay.
Number 9 here is habanero and ghost pepper.
All right.
Be good with the scoops, too. You've been sitting on camera. I think the other one's hotter. I don't know, is it?
Yeah, the other one's a little hotter. But this one's got
It's creeping.
It's creeping. It's
Yeah,
got like
this one's a creeper, isn't
it's
it?
got a sharpness to it.
Yeah.
Like it feels like razor blades on the back of my tongue. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, it's getting stronger.
I'm going to say, I noticed your mugs are bigger than mine, but I'm just saying, you know.
Well, these are our Mug Club mugs. We just found one for you to use because
Oh,
we didn't take advantage
I
of our Mug
appreciate it, my
Club.
friend. So, I'm going to say I might run out of beer before I finish the sauces. Okay, that was number 9, right?
Yeah.
So number 8, do you have it named yet?
No, what do you want to name it?
That's the tearjerker.
Tearjerker.
Because like my eyes started to water a little bit right there. That's, yeah.
You got that, Chris? The tearjerker.
Yeah, write that down.
Pins and needles for number 9. Something. Woo.
Yeah.
I like razor blades better. Razor blades, you know. Okay, now the other one is straight up ghost pepper with pineapple salsa. So I'm trying to do something different, but like I want to make it really hot and be generous with the ghost pepper, but hopefully that sweet kind of balances out a little bit.
So when you say generous with ghost pepper, like more ghost pepper than the...
Yeah, like 3 times as much as that one.
3 times as much. Okay.
Like I said, I'm still learning how to work with ghost pepper now, so.
All right.
Make sure you get some pineapple on this. That's delicious.
It is. The heat's really slow, isn't it?
You get the pineapple first,
Ooh.
and then it's like you get like this gasoline fire creeping up in the back of your throat.
Yeah, it was nice sweetness at first, and then now it's just.
Oh, you know what? I gotta do another one just because I gotta.
You going for another one?
I gotta learn my craft. That's a little too much. You guys don't gotta do it with me if you don't want.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Nope. This is the thing. Oh, that was a hot bite.
Yeah, the second one was definitely worse.
That was a hot bite.
It's just so different because you're right. That sweetness, you're like, this is not so bad. Then, whoa, wait a minute. The sweetness fools you, doesn't it?
A
Did
little
you just
bit.
like dice the ghost pepper up and not blend them because I got a chunk of pepper.
No, actually, what I do is I had. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, don't forget I have the pita bread here. Mm-hmm.
Beer seems to work pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. The beer is actually more enjoyable than milk.
Yeah, milk.
Yeah. I don't know, anything else you guys want to like anything coming up? Your anniversary's coming up, of course. Oh yeah, take your time. You know.
Oh, my tongue hurts.
I regret so many things right now.
Oh, but really quick to answer your question. No, because ghost peppers are so hard to get, I just ordered dried ghost peppers online. Then I just, pureed them in the blender. So unfortunately, you got the piece that wasn't totally. I'm sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm crying a little bit.
Your wife's not gonna call yelling at me, is she?
No. She said when I left, "This is on you. Don't complain to me when you come home." So I had the anniversary party. Barring any unforeseen changes in how California and San Diego operate under COVID. December 11th, 12th, and 13th, we're doing a full weekend celebration instead of our typical one-day giant party. So, space people out and give more people a chance to come by. We're releasing a total of 6 beers, 4 of which are collaborations. We're also releasing a.
I'm laughing with you, man.
I'm gonna be through this. We're releasing a hard agua fresca
Oh wow, okay.
with a guy he's a home brewer of these, and he wants to go pro, and just he's brew this for him. That's gonna have tamarind in it, so it's gonna be a tamarind hard agua fresca.
Oh, I'm so over that, man. Tamarindo is one of my favorite candies in the world, dude.
Well, and on the beer side, we're doing a tamarind hazy IPA to go along with it. So we're doing it, yeah. We'll have a special glass. We'll have a T-shirt. We got different food all 3 days.
Like I said, I want to hear Zach's opinion about this anniversary coming up.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going 3 days instead of just one, which is going to be good, especially with what's going on right now. But yeah, I'm really happy with the beers that we're coming out with, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That's about all I can say right now.
All good, man. No, that's why I asked Zach's opinion. I'm seeing over there suffering over there. I'm like, why don't you hear some of the Zach?
Actually, I'm going for the original.
Well, the beer definitely helps out with the
Oh my gosh,
spice.
the beer was great, yeah. And water definitely does not help with the hot stuff.
Oh, it makes it worse.
But you just have it there for as a, hey, you got one. Like, so you can take these home to your wife and have her try them out.
She said, "Bring home some salsa." I ain't taking these home. She divorced me. Yeah, make sure to get the part where it said she divorced me if I gave her.
Well, whoa.
Well, one of them got it.
This one got it.
Even if it's audio and just my shoulder, I do need more beer.
Oh, you're already finished. Whew. Feel like I don't want to drink too much beer or anything. Got to experience the heat. Let it happen.
Well, I guess right now it's just me and Zach. Poor Daryl had to run off to get another beer over there. How you doing over there, Daryl?
I'm so good. I need a beer. That's all. Just beers.
I think the ghost pepper is spicy, but it's not too bad. As I'm crying over here, but
It's totally different than the habanero, isn't it?
yeah, the habanero has really good
Burns right away.
flavor,
Burns
and
right away.
I feel like the ghost pepper is just all heat, no flavor.
Sticks to you.
Well, it's funny. I like the habanero so much because they're natural. I have no problem with like working with other peppers, but like habanero is naturally the hottest pepper in the world. Everything after it becomes engineered, and the flavors aren't quite so good. It's more about heat at that point. However, the ghost peppers are fun. That's why I kind of mix them with the pineapple. And so, what do you guys say? Another dip into the pineapple? You guys good?
No, I'm staying. I'm over here for a few minutes.
I'm here for the experience. If you do it, I do it.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be left behind.
Well, that's up to you. All right, let's go. One more.
Dig it in there, yeah. So it's like, all right.
Feels like the 9th shot of Jaeger at a frat party.
Oh God, don't say that.
Party, yeah. That's the last one. That's the last one for that.
Again, you start out.
Which is really good.
This is not so bad. It's like a
was really good.
pineapple, and then it just. Shoot.
Well, guys, thanks for being my second guest on the Salsa Brew show, and I appreciate it. Anything to end it with, or?
I just want to thank you for ruining Thanksgiving for me because I don't know if my tongue's gonna heal by then.
It might not, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to have some delicious pizza tonight, but I don't think I'll be able to taste it.
Hey, that's what I'm here for—to ruin good times, you know. So.
Gee, thanks.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers, everybody. So here we are with Maxwell Brown. Cringing, trying the pineapple salsa from Mr. G's Salsa Challenge.
Get a good scoop of them pineapples.
I spilled on the table. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's very hot. Flavor is there, I guess.
Where you going, dude?
What do you mean good going?
Where are you going?
Wipe the table and my hands and my eyes. And spit.
You all right there?
No! Said it wasn't hot. You lied. Can't rub my eyes.